Hello, and welcome back to Pandora's Box. Last time we captured Puck, this time we're going after Eris, and we'll start in Istanbul, just because. A speed puzzle, you say? Alright. Let's see, so it doesn't look too complex. But the question, of course, is, will I be able to actually do it? And the answer might surprise you. Let's see. I was gonna talk about something else, but I really should focus on doing this first. Regardless of whether or not I actually succeed. We'll see. Just gotta find where things start is all, and readjust my mic's position a little bit. Maybe a bit of a struggle here. We'll see. Nope. Not where that goes. These two pieces are definitely aligned though, right? I feel like they are. Nope. That was already in the right place. Yeah, that goes there. At least. I think these two pieces are aligned, but also they're not in the correct spot. Oh, no. This is... Curious. Something's not right here. I am running out of time quickly. Oh, hold on. Ah, where does this go? Oh no! I've only got a few seconds. Yes! Did it! Istanbul at sunset. Photographed by Andrew Ward. Hell yeah. Of course, we're not gonna do that immediately anyways. We gotta solve all the puzzles in the city. Obviously. Why stop that pattern now? There we go. This one can be kind of difficult because the shapes you're looking at are fuzzy in nature, but I will do my best to not let that stop me. We'll see whether or not that bears out, but you know. These look like maybe they're legs? Maybe. Let's see, do they go over here? No. Maybe we'll come back to that one. Is there anything else that's maybe a little... There we go. I was about to say a little more obvious. Let's see. This looks like a heart shape. Possibly. Do I see any heart shapes here? Not immediately. I guess I was right there. Fair enough. Oh! I was gonna say more possible leg shapes. And this looks like a tail, maybe. Let's see here. Oop. Maybe that's a tail? I'm not sure. Yep, that was definitely a top piece. Because of the ridge there. I was going to talk about something before the speed puzzle interrupted my train of thought. I've found that as I've been recording these, I've found that once I get my train of thought gets interrupted by something, it's hard to remember. It's like it's it's hard to go back and remember what exactly I was thinking about, because my brain is already like on to the next thing. Like, come on, buddy, we gotta focus. We got puzzles to solve. But I was right. That's what it was. I've been wondering to myself, do people stream this game? Like, I looked it up on Twitch, and there is technically a category for this game if you wanted to, but I can't imagine many people do. This game was successful when it was released, but it's kind of obscure nowadays. Probably owing to the fact that it hasn't been re-released on anything or anywhere. And I have wondered why that is. It's probably a rights issue thing with, like, all the places they sourced these pieces of art from, I would imagine. Like, it must have been a pain in the dick to wrangle all that back when this game first came out over 25 years ago. God, I feel old. I can't imagine that it would probably be very profitable to try and do all that again for a re-release, which is unfortunate, because I do like this game, and I do think more people should play it. But you'll just have to... Sumerian cylindrical seal. Artist unknown. But yeah, you'll just have to track down a copy, legitimate or otherwise, if you want to play this game for yourself. Which is unfortunate, but that's how a lot of old game releases go. They're consigned to the ether. I will take that 10 token, though. We always take those. So yeah, I doubt many people stream this game, but that would be like a good, like, chill hangout stream game. Like, you know, people just talk in the background while the streamer tries to solve puzzles. I don't know. If my laptop were up to the task, I might try that, but it's not. I tried doing some test streamings of a few games on my laptop a year-ish ago, and it didn't go well. And like, those were only test streams anyways. I was never going to upload them, but it's better. You're better off not worrying about it. Trust me on that. It's unfortunate. One of these days, I'm gonna have a more powerful computer, and then I will be able to stream and record more games without having to be confined by hardware limitations. But that day has not arrived yet, sadly. So I'll just have to make do. Nice. Related thought to, do people stream this game? Do people speedrun this game, do you think? I can't imagine it would be a simple... It might be... God, I'm having a hard time forming my thoughts right now for some reason. I can't imagine that would be trivial, because you'd have to, like... memorize a lot of puzzle solutions, and probably, like, do what I'm doing, hoard all of these for as long as possible, and then just blow through the more difficult puzzles. Where does this go? I'm not sure. On the one hand, it seems like it would be relatively simple to, like, that's where that goes. On the one hand, it seems like it'd be kind of simple to just, like, nice. Simple to simply memorize all the puzzles that, like, give out puzzle box pieces, and then just do those. But if you did that, I don't think you'd have very many of these tokens unless the game was kind to you to, like, just randomly give a bunch of them to you. And I don't know how this game's, like, random number generation works. Also, I feel like due to the way that I'm specifically in playing this game. I'm not sure that it's... I feel like which puzzle in a given city gives you a puzzle box piece should be random, but it's not. I know for a fact which puzzles are going to give me puzzle box pieces. I feel like that should be more random than it is. I don't remember if, like, these same puzzles would give you puzzle box pieces in, like, the original release of this game. I truly don't know. It might just be... That might just be a byproduct of the way I have to play this game. But I don't know. Question I do not have the answer to. This puzzle is not giving me trouble per se, but it is taking a little bit to complete here. Not the end of the world, but I don't want to be here all day. I'd rather not have to, like, pause the recording if I get interrupted by anything. If I can avoid doing that, then good. When I record these videos, I try to make sure that I have enough time set aside to where I can just do it all in one go, and I don't have to, like, stop the recording for any reason. Which is also partially why I'm trying to solve these puzzles at a reasonable speed. I feel like this should go... Yeah, there we go. Like, if I have to stop the recording for whatever reason and then redo the rest of it later, I can. It's not difficult, it's just annoying. The way I... Oops. The way I try and make YouTube videos is I try and get away with as little editing as humanly possible, and I'm already having to do a fair amount of it for Pandora's box, just because I have to sync my commentary and the video footage together. But yeah, I try to avoid doing too much work because Sulaimaniye Mosque. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Artist unknown. But yeah, I try to avoid doing too much work just because, like, thinking about it, I'm just like, oh, that's gonna be a pain in the ass, and that's gonna make me not want to do it. But if I can get away with minimal, or at least semi-minimal editing, then that's good for me. Oh, I remember having... Excuse me. I remember having a lot of trouble with this one. There's not a lot of pieces to work with here, and they're all relatively small. So, like, where on earth is this thing supposed to go? So this puzzle took me a while, let's say. I remember this being like a sail, and these two shapes are obviously, I think that they're supposed to be like people, but this thing? Who the hell knows what this thing is? I don't remember what that thing is. I think it's fairly safe to say that it's not in this top portion of the puzzle, because that's just like, that's open sky, and I don't think any of these shapes are gonna go there, to be honest, but let's see. I might have to expend a hint token on just that one, and then I think I can get the rest of them on my own, but let's look around for a few minutes. Hopefully nobody yells at me in the comments like, oh my god, how does she not see where that goes? It's so obvious. It's like, I'm sorry, hypothetical viewer, I'm trying my best here. If I don't see where it goes, I don't see where it goes. This is what hint tokens are for. I have 18 of them. I think this shape might be something like on one of the boats, if I recall correctly. Where the hell does this go? is a riddle, an enigma, and a conundrum. All in one. Is it this? Is it this, like, boat? Let me try. It is! Nice! Okay, perfect. Alright, let's get this flag situation squared away. That is maybe too... I was about to say too big, but... Right, I do remember from the tutorial that sometimes the pieces are larger or smaller than the shapes they're outlining. I think I know where this guy goes. There we go. Okay, and this person here? Nice! Turkish boats. Artist unknown. Hell yeah, I feel pretty good about that one. I did it just barely in under 3 minutes, and I did it without using any hint tokens. I feel pretty good about that. Alright. That does not go there. That does not go there. Trying to start with this big, obvious corner piece. I feel like it might be... That looks more... Yeah! This isn't right. Right? Actually, maybe it is. Yeah, because this tiny little white section aligns up with that. And if we've already determined that's not correct, so I think that is right, actually. Okay. I needed to be a little more confident in my assertion there, but we got it eventually. Where does this go? That's not right. That's closer, but also still not right. Maybe here? Actually, that looks right. Which means that might go... Nope. I did say might, not did. This is kind of tricky. Okay. Making some solid progress now. You love to see it. Hold on. Yeah, that, yeah. Just a little bit more. Perfect. Bridge over the Bosporus, photographed by Jonathan Blair. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. What is my roommate talking about outside? I hope y'all aren't picking that up. Apologies if you are, but I'm not about to stop now. Ages ago, this was ages ago, I was a guest commentator on a person's video who used to be a friend of mine, but we haven't spoken in a number of years. I don't even know what they've been up to in all that time. But you know, I was new to the whole Let's Play thing at the time, and this is a lot of watermelons. Gotta maybe work with a top-down approach here, and so like, you know, we were things were going pretty okay in terms of, like, you know, commentary and gameplay and stuff, and then a family member walks into the office that I'm using because I didn't have my own computer at that point. And, you know, talked with me about something, I don't even remember what, and I tried very hard to get them to leave the room without, you know, saying A, that I was busy, or B, let my friend know that, hey, things are happening here that are outside of my control. And that was, God, I'm cringing so hard thinking about that in retrospect, but also it was pretty funny that I just was just doing I was like, this is fine, right? It didn't occur to me to just like mute the microphone. I tried like turning it down so that the family member's audio wouldn't pick up, and it was just like, God. In retrospect, that is A, embarrassing, and B, also kind of funny with how cringe it was. But, speaking of which, let me just mute my microphone for a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna like scoot my setup over a little so that hopefully roommate isn't getting picked up over the microphone. And if so, it's probably no big deal, honestly. It's not the end of the world. It's maybe a little bit cringe, but what's life without being a little cringe every now and then? You know what I mean? We have a lot of watermelon pieces here that look very similar to each other. Okay, I think we're good now. I was about to pause the recording. One of my roommates is one of my roommates is a little loud, to put it politely. I'm trying not that I'm like trying to talk shit about them or anything. It's like, you know, we all get along fine here at a Casa de Cadenza, but roommate in question is maybe not the most courteous person in the world, let's put it diplomatically. Everything's fine though. There we go. Watermelon display on a Turkish street, photographed by Nevada Wier. That's a cool name. I maybe could have solved that a little faster if I wasn't so distracted in the moment, but you know how these things go. It's fine. Ooh. New drinking game. Take a shot every time I get one of these tokens and I immediately go, ooh. Or, you know, do a similar vocalization. You might get liver poisoning, actually. Don't do that. Oh, God. Not this puzzle. Oh, no. This is our first rotoscope with 3 layers to it instead of 2. Okay, I've got to find the outside pieces, and then we can work from there. This is going to be a challenge for me specifically, and I don't like it, but I must deal. I think we've got most of the outside pieces. I think this might be an outside piece. Oops. Yeah, that seems right-ish. Okay, that goes there. Trying to determine where the other pieces go, and I'm not... Okay, those 2 go there. Oh god, I lost track of my outside piece. Hold on. My poor bird brain can't take this. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. There is no need to panic. It's just a puzzle game. It's supposed to be relaxing and chill. Okay, that goes there. just need to get... these two pieces where they need to be. If I have to use a hint token, I will, but... I'd rather not. Oh geez, where was the last outside piece? Was it that one? I think it was that one. Executive decision. There we go. We have the outside. Now we just gotta worry about the rest of this mess. That goes there. Good. That goes there. Good. Oh, this is tricky. I hope there's somebody out there who finds rotoscopes incredibly easy and are just cringing a little bit at my ineptitude with them. Oh my god. I've already used the hint token, I don't want to restart, you know? That tears it. Turkish mosque. Artist... that was brutal. And the rotoscopes are only gonna get worse from here. That's fine. That's why we stockpile these. Oh, geez. We got some small pieces here. What is this? A teacup, maybe? Actually, let's try this. Oh, perfect. Okay. Let's look for whatever this thing is next. I am unsure where this goes. Could be any number of places. Oh, I think it's right here. Let me move this over. Hold on, I gotta slow this down. There we go. Okay. This looks like a cushion of some sort. Huh. What is this thing? Or maybe it's part of a curtain? Or it's this thing. There we go. It was moving a little bit fast. And this, I think I saw up here. More towards the top. Yeah, this thing. You move out of the way, please. Nope. There we go. Image holes are tricky because they kind of get harder as you get closer to solving it, because you can see less of the puzzle the fewer pieces you have to work with, which is an interesting reversal of the usual dynamic where most other puzzle types in this game get easier as you get closer to solving them. It's an interesting reversal. Interior of a Coffee House by Dave Bartruff. A little over 2 minutes, not bad. Now we've got 2 Jesse strips in a row. Let's see. Nice. Just trying to match things up with the hue of the sky in a given piece. Trying to make things a little easier on myself. Only a little, though. Cool. I'll take that. Not really sure where this one goes yet. I'll come back to it later. Interesting. Oh, I'm going silent. Need to... it can be hard to keep up commentary when you're focused on puzzle solving, you know what I mean? The danger of Let's Playing puzzle games, I suppose. But I knew what I was doing when I signed up for this, mostly. I didn't literally sign up for this. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking nonsense is what I'm talking about. Bleh. Where the hell does this thing go? There the hell that thing goes. Makes perfect sense in retrospect. I don't know why, but for some reason this specific shade that this section is working with is kind of throwing me off a little bit. I'll go back to that one on this later. Later. I'm very good at English. Can you tell it's my first language? Let's see. I'm mashing. Had to let go of the mouse for a second. I noticed I was like mashing down on the mouse button to hold it in place as I dragged this piece around. That's a real danger with this game. That's why I had to take a break from not playing it for a while after my test playthrough, because I hurt my wrist doing that. And that's no fun for anybody, least of all me. You gotta be kind to yourself and to your body. You've only got one of them. We are not in the cyberpunk transhumanist future yet. So until we are, I gotta make sure I don't mess myself up. Really. I feel like this obviously lines up, but I guess that's why they don't pay me the big bucks. They don't pay me at all. I'm doing this for free. Can you imagine being paid in exposure to play puzzle games on the internet? Folks, if somebody offers to pay you an exposure, they're trying to scam you for free labor. Don't listen to that. If you're working a job, you deserve to be paid money for it. Unpaid internships are a scam too. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. It might be, but I firmly believe it. If you have to do an unpaid internship for like school or whatever, that's a scam. They're trying to scam you out of paying you. And that's maybe a more difficult situation to be in. Like if you have to do an internship as part of whatever major you're doing in college or whatever, that can be a trickier problem to find a solution for. I didn't have to do an internship for my major, but so I don't have any like experience dealing with that or anything. But I'm sure it's tough. Okay. Suddenly we're pretty close to solving this. There we go. That's where that goes. Oh, I missed this tiny piece. Alright, now this is the only section left. Perfect. Yeah. I was like, that obviously goes there. Not sure where this goes. I'm missing something here. We'll come back to that in a sec. Oh, this goes here. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Okay. There it is. Rock formations in Cappadocia, photographed by Glen, Alison. Some cool rock formations. Good. I'm glad we got one of those hint tokens back. Alright. Last puzzle in Istanbul. And it's smaller than the one I just did? It looks smaller. I remember this one kind of taking a while, but not being difficult necessarily. Having said that, I'm not quite sure where to start with this yet. We'll come back to this section, I think. Okay, if I can get some of these bigger pieces put in place, that'll help us with the smaller ones. Naturally, you could probably say that about literally any puzzle ever. Like, do the bigger pieces first, and then you can start working on the small ones. Maybe that's not, like, universally true. I don't know. I'm not, like, that great at puzzle games. I don't even play them very often. I just try and do my best. Don't want to overlap two pieces. Might make it more difficult to track them down in the future. Sweet! Wasn't expecting that. I was just trying to move it out of the way. I'll take it though. Hell yeah. Alright. Got like the bottom of a flower garden here. Looking like. Nice. Not so nice. Hell yeah. Alright. My commentary is devolving into celebratory grunts and like one or two word sentences. Nice, awesome, hell yeah, cool, rad. Playing a sports video game again. That's what you sign up for when you subscribe to Cadenza's Video Game Jukebox. Quality entertainment for free on your computer. I need to be kinder to myself. I gotta stop self-deprecating so much. Self-deprecating humor is very dangerous because it can very easily lead to you internalizing the things that you say about yourself for jokes, and to where like you start actually believing the stuff that you say. It's like, wow, I really am stupid, huh? It's like, no, you're not. You gotta be careful with that. I used to be a lot worse about it. Back around when I was in like community college. And not to get too deep into it, but around that time I did start going to therapy for partially that, but also various other things that I'm not going to get into because this isn't really the space to talk about that sort of thing. But I'm a lot better about about self-deprecation and generally other, you know, bits of negative self-talk. I don't internalize that stuff nearly as often as I used to, which is good. But that is neither here nor there. I gotta work on solving these dang old puzzles. Figuring out where these pieces go. That goes there. Nice. pieces are annoying as hell. There we go. I was like, could you be any ruder? Okay. Just this one. Nice. Hagia Sophia. Artist unknown. Is it unknown? I thought we knew who built it. Maybe I was mistaken. Or maybe we've since learned that information since this game came out. Anyway, we're done with Istanbul. What you got for us, narrator lady?
Hera, Athena, and Aphrodite were three powerful goddesses. Each thought herself wiser, more beautiful, and better than the other two. Because of their naturally competitive nature, they were rivals to one another, and Eris was no friend to any of them. Eris was convinced that the three goddesses had influenced Zeus, father of the gods, to exclude her from the coming festivities. Find the peace with the three goddesses.
You got it. Let's get going.